All right. Good evening. Welcome to our Monday night webinar. The purpose of this webinar is to give you a little bit of an edge the coming week, kind of do a little forum, coming up with good ideas, we hope. And we archive this, so if you're not here, we'll send it to you. The Fox sends it to you in the morning. And then if you have questions, just put them in the question box, and I will get to them as quickly as possible. All right. So here's the S&P 500 today, down 17.5. We talked about being overbought last week, and so this is not unexpected. The thing is, we're probably going to pull back for a little bit. It's going to be different than anybody thinks. That's all I know. So I'm expecting pullback, but there's some stocks that act good. I mean, if I look at my watch list today, just look at some of these. You can see Apple down 11. Whoops. ALJ, which is a refiner, has had a big move up, down 26 cents. DK was up 21. FSLR unchanged. LNG down 26. We sold MPL. That was a little disappointing. NXPI got killed. Kihu, RPRX, Soda. You know, there were some stocks that were up. STX. WNR. But in general, the market's going to pull back. So that's that. The dollar had a rally today, which I want to take a look at that to see where we are on that. So the dollar did a doji down here, gapped up today. You're going to get a move. Now, it's in a downtrend. If you draw a downtrend channel line on the dollar, you can go from, let's go from here, so let's say here. So you can rally all the way up into here on the dollar and still be in this downtrend. So if the dollar goes up, what happens? Market goes down and the dollar's going up. All right, let's see. Douglas wants to know if we got a tweezer top on the S&P 500 today. So let's get down and dirty. So the high today was 1495. No, 1513.17, and the high yesterday was 1514.41. You know, good enough for government work. It's not exactly the same number, but very close. So it could be, for sure. I'm in DK. Want to buy more? Where would you buy more? Understanding that is just an opinion. Well, first of all, be careful on DK because they come out with earnings this week, I think. I think the earnings are going to be really good because, you know, Valero, Tesoro, WNR all had good earnings. But you never know. So I just want to tell you there's a little bit of risk going on. I mean, I still love the chart very much, thinking that the earnings will be good and you get a big rally, you know, where it's So I would probably only buy more after the earnings. I'm not kidding. It's just too risky. If they disappoint, you get killed. I'm already thinking about, you know, lightening up a little in front of earnings. And by the way, anybody who's in the aggressive growth, my aggressive growth in the lead trader, I made a fortune shorting HLF, but because they got a limited amount of shares, they gave them all to me, and I didn't want that. I want you guys to make money. So they're reallocating the shares where you guys are going to make a little profit here. You'll see it come up in your statement next couple of days. Because we made 6 points or something, 5.5 points from Friday to today in the lead trader. Incredible. But I should have known not to do a stock that they couldn't get shares in. Okay, gold, silver. Yeah, Chris, we're only doing an hour of B for B. The station needed revenues, so they got it from some guy in Houston. I don't know if he's any good. I didn't listen to him this morning. But we are doing 8 to 9 business for breakfast. This guy from Houston is doing 7 to 8. So we're going to be doing 8 to 9 and then 4 to 5 in the afternoons. But that's right, Chris. The station's messed up. Okay. Where was it? Oh, gold and silver. You know, everyone's telling, every headline I read, gold's going to 2,500, gold's going to 2,000, gold's going to 20,000. Okay, fine. But look at this chart. Does this look like a chart, bullish or bearish? It's in a downtrend. It's below the 50. It's on an ADXL, but turning down. MACD's flat. This certainly isn't a buy. Downtrend. Now, if it breaks out and gets above here, okay. And that's the thing. You don't have to predict. All these so-called experts who don't know anything are telling us this is going to happen and that's going to happen. And they get so entrenched in the bias of their opinion, they miss out on the opportunities. Things don't happen the way they think. Look at Tommy O'Brien. I mean, it's just incredible. So instead of predicting, let's just be in the now and say, look, in the now, gold sucks. It doesn't look good. Look at SLV. In the now, it's in a downtrend below the 50. Now, can that change? Yeah. And the new now could show a buy signal. But right now, there's no buy signal. Gold and silver. Derek wanted to look at gold miner, HMY. See what I'm saying? Look at this. Come on. It's bouncing off its bottom. So it did a doji on Friday. Gap up today. That's a candlestick buy signal. ADX is still on a sell. MACD is low but turning up. So, you know, maybe you get a bounce in these stocks, but I'd rather play this one. If you're looking to make money, everyone else is buying it. Why shouldn't we? And look at your ADX. It's way down here. Wow. So it's got room to go, is what I'm saying. Let's see, gold, oil. Oil's been acting great, and then today it was down pretty good. So oil's got to take out 33 up here. But you see this rollover? I'm going to do a little research. Not tonight. I'm playing poker tonight. But when you're in an uptrend on the relative strength, I mean on the relative strength index here, and the green rolls over and crosses, what happens to price in the next month? That's an interesting thing for me because I see this a lot and I'm not sure whether I should sell when it happens. Would you? Tom O'Brien is wrong 90% of the time. Well, that's why his nickname's Wrong Way Tommy. I mean, it's the most unbelievable. I was riding around town right before he left Colorado, and he was telling how the Shanghai is going down and there's no volume, and the Shanghai had the biggest rally the next 3 months it's had in a long time. I was like, what? But I don't know either. I don't know the future. I don't know what's going to happen, so predicting is stupid. I mean, I talk about mega trends, and, you know, maybe they happen, maybe they don't. Who knows? But if they do happen, and we play them, we're going to make some money. Okay, so Derek. Crystal ball on, wait, Derek wanted a crystal ball. Oh, HMY. Yeah. So, again, you know, they're all coming off their low. The best gold miner chart is really Harman. I mean, AUY, Yamana. But still, it's like, this is ugly. This is going lower. This doesn't look like all of a sudden it's going to turn around. This looks lower to me. Okay. It almost looks like when the red and the green go towards each other, yeah, it denotes a sell signal or pullback. Well, that's for sure. Wiz, SAND is decent looking gold miner. Big candle to the 50 today. Wow. Nice, Don. SAND. Nice. This is as good as the chart as I've seen. Now, it's a little bit low volume, so be careful on that. But you're right. Large open candle to the 50. I'm telling you, that's the best pattern I've ever had. Large open candle to the 50. If the stock stays above the 50, so your stop is the 50, it will be up 20, 30, 40, 50% in the next 2 weeks to 2 months. I'm not kidding. So this is a good sign. This stock is not, it's in a downtrend, but it's a lot better looking. The downtrend. So yeah. Okay, Herm wants to know if he should add to LNG. You know, I sold LNG out of the trader and also the WOW's portfolio because, number one, I thought the market was going to pull back. So I really wanted to get into cash. DK is in my only long. But the other thing is, look at the tails. Wiki at the top. Tail, tail, tail. Doji. We're overbought. This thing can pull back very easily. You know, if you've been a player in this stock, you realize how it pulls back a lot. I don't know. I wouldn't buy it here. Let me look real quick. First off, here's one thing I've been doing lately, and it really works. It really keeps me fresh. I go to a 15-minute chart when I want to buy or sell. Okay? So 15-minute. Now, this stock doesn't, okay. On a 15-minute chart, this stock's on a sell signal. ADX is on a sell. Below the 50. Big volume today, although it didn't hammer. But so this is a big volume in the last 15 minutes, but you always see that. So this is not a buy. If this turns into a buy like it did here on 129, then you can buy more. What I expect is further down, the thing to roll over, and then the stock to start to firm up, but it could take a month. I don't know. I don't know how it works out. But I'm just saying, if you want to sell something, look at the 15-minute. DK, should I sell it? 15-minute bullish, look at that. Just riding the wave. Now it did go on an ADX sell right at the, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hope it doesn't gap down. Anyway, so this is still on a buy signal. Again, the market's going to pull back, so a lot of them are going to go on sell signals. BBRY, you want to look at the 15-minute? Ugh. This is one you should not be in. Look at the light volume versus the heavy volume on the selling. This is going to be a mini head and shoulder. I don't know. This is wild. Oh, BlackBerry. What am I talking about? You know, we play BlackBerry in front of the introduction, although they don't sell the BlackBerries till March. But I missed about 4 points. We made, I think, 12 to 14 and a half or something, and it went to 18 and a half. So that was a little disappointing. Would I buy it now? No, I wouldn't. This stuff is too confusing. Big selling, MACD sell signal. You are above the 50. But if you went to the 15-minute chart and just said, okay, Wiz, what does it say in the 15-minute? It's on a buy signal on the 15-minute. It was on a sell signal, though, all the way down until this morning's gap. Gapped up for 15 minutes. So it's on a buy signal on the 15-minute. 2-week time frame. 15-minute chart, 2-week time frame. Well, first of all, will this have it? Oh, yeah. Okay, 2 weeks. What's that? Yeah, that's about 3 weeks. So it's always good to go on the 15-minute right before you buy or sell. All right, Joseph, he wanted NSM, which is the mortgage company, buy signal on the 15-minute, bouncing. This is good. I like this. ADX buy. MACD's on a buy. A little bit light volume here. And a couple of these are tails. I don't like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if it traces out like a W and it pulls back, but this looks good. And if it breaks out above 40, it could go crazy. Okay, the other one you wanted to look at was AMWD. Wow. Only 300,000 shares. American Woodmark. This looks really good. Breakout, let me look at weekly. Boy, $30. You take that out, you go to 35. That looks good. What's going on with Facebook? I don't know. I haven't talked to Mark lately. Oh, this is sell signal, gap down, large dark candle. ADX, sell signal on Friday. MACD, sell signal. This thing's going down. This is going down. So get out of Facebook. 15-minute chart. It went on a sell signal on Friday. Look at that. Dark candle through the 50. It's been on there. So it went on a sell signal at $30.50. That's pretty good. In 2 days, it's now $28. 2.5 points. Thank you, sell signals. Is it a good short? You know what, Carol? I don't want to short anything in this market. Even though I know they're going to pull back, I think we're in a bull market. And I think shorting is not the right play. I think buying stocks on weakness will earn you more. I mean, I shorted HLF on Friday and I made 5.5 points in 2 days. So there are definitely opportunities, but it's so risky and we're in a bull market. I don't know. Let me look at a daily, see if it's a good short. Okay, on the daily, it should come down to the 124. Yeah, could be a good short, 28 to 24. Yes, it could be. Okay, what I'm going to do now, let's go over some of the ideas that we talked about. Okay, BSX, what did that do today? Down 19 cents. Boston Scientific, so this is healthcare. That's one of the big areas. This thing's had a nice move for the month of January. Look at that. Now it's going to pull back. Watch the pullback. Where's my upside? Well, you got to take out 8, and then you go to 9. So I'd say 9, and then 11.5. But medical appliances and equipment, look in that space. Just like we like hospitals. AIG, property and casualty insurers, very, very hot. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe they didn't lose as much money on Hurricane Sandy, but these charts are really good. Really good. AIG. This thing could go back to, what did I say, 60? Back to 60, let's see. Nope. First you got to get through this, which is 43. But still, that's 5 points. So AIG and other property casualty insurers look good. HIG. Okay, another one is Gilead. This one is a keeper. You know how I talk about, they split 2 for 1. Whoops, weekly tail, that's not good. You know how I talk about Core and Explore? Everyone should really have their own relationship to their portfolio, but because there's so many good stocks that are conservative, pay a dividend, the core part of your portfolio could do really well in the next 2 or 3 years. This is one of those stocks. It doesn't pay a dividend, Gilead, but I think they have something that is really important, and the pattern is so good. Now, this is an all-time record high, so it could pull back from here, for sure. So again, this is one to look for on a pullback because it's quality. Valero, you know, we're talking about the refiners. Look, today the market got hurt. Valero up 6 cents. How about WNR? Boom, up 49 cents. How about DK? Boom, up 21. So this sector is holding. And not all stocks are going to pull back. Here's another one, WFR. Down 16 cents today. This is my little small price stock. But see, you've taken this high out here, so you should get up into here, $5. But really, now that you've broken through, this is what I liked about it. Now that you've broken through the moving averages, you should end up at 550 short term. So this looks good. HCA, this is the hospital. Love the hospital stocks. HCA looks so good. Again, it's probably going to consolidate or a pullback here, but if it ever takes out the high, speaking of tweezer tops, the high today was 38.47. The high yesterday, 38.46. That's a tweezer top. So until that's taken out, you're on a little mini sell signal. CS. I mean, we've been talking about this stock since 24. Whoops. Whoa. Oh, well. Look at this sell signal. Wow. This is a huge sell signal. Gap up, gap down, island reversal. I'd be a seller. You know, let it bounce tomorrow. We've got a nice profit in this thing. Don't lose it. Here's one, Lionsgate, the movie deal. This is like, are you kidding? This is a tail, this is an inside day, a bearish harami, not the good. But your ADX is perfect. This one should be bought on a pullback. The last one, which is really looks so good, ABC, drugs wholesale. This group is so spectacular. Spectacular. Again, what's the mega trend? medication. Everyone in America is on medication. All right, let's do some of the ones you want. TRV. See, now this is the Travelers, property casualty. I don't like this. This looks like a sell signal. Gap up, gap down. That's not good. This is not one I'd want to be in. Notice how this one was down $1.88, and AIG today was down 67. So the stocks that act the best over this correction pullback are the ones you want to own. SRPT. This one was getting exciting, but this is a stock that when it takes this number out here, it's going to go like 50 points, 31.87. So you can just sit back. If you own it, you could sell it here. I'm keeping it in the portfolio because I think it's going to be a big winner, but I don't want to miss it. That might be bad thinking, by the way, because normally what I say is sell it here. When it takes out this number, get back in. All right, OLN. This is what, chemicals? Yeah. This is a nice little buy signal here, but you're now rolling. Pays a 3.5% dividend, so that's good. I love that. Weekly chart, it's just in a consolidation. You know, when this thing takes out 24, that's when it's going to fly. So the question is, do we need to be in it now? Or wait till it takes it out? Now, it does pay 3.5%, so if you're looking at this like savings money, damn, you get 0 at the bank, 3.5 here, and it probably goes up another 10, 20%. I mean, this is the way everyone's going to play, I think, if they're smart in the market. All right, what about Humana and Netflix? Okay, Humana. Well, we love hospitals. Yeah. Large open candle through the 50. ADX buy. MACD buy. Increasing volume. This is good. This is very good. Oh, this is weekly, though. Still, the daily broke out today. A lot of resistance right here. If you can take out 80, you can get up to 85. But I'm telling you, the hospitals, healthcare plan. Yeah, this is different. Let's look at some of the other healthcare plans. Okay, so this is Humana. Nope. Cigna looks good. Look at that. AGP. Coventry is not bad. Aetna, no. I use, what's it called? UNH. Nope. Aren't there many good-looking patterns? Humana is one of the few. Interesting. But I like hospitals better. HCA. So, let's look at some of the hospital stocks. LPNT, not bad at highs. HMA, good at highs. THC, good at highs. Community Health, good at highs. Look at it. All these hospitals are at their highs. Well, not all. HCA, high. Okay, so that's a good place to play, too. Okay, that's cool, John. I'll wait to hear from you. Thanks. Good luck with your projects. Okay, we caught up? Yeah. All right, let's do some income ideas. Now, I had so many of these. it's like, oh man, when do I stop? It was so incredible. Okay, so let's try it. CCE. Look at this. Coca-Cola Enterprises pays 2% dividend. Now it did pull back today in a way that indicates it's going to pull back. 33 is your support. But see how your ADX is at the top of the window and it's starting to turn or at least go flat? That means you're losing momentum. I love this one, Walgreens. Love it. Pays a 2.7% dividend. It's right in the middle of a mega trend, people needing medication. America's hooked on it. So Walgreens is great. Drugstores. There's another one, too, another drugstore that I really liked. Not Rite Aid. This is Cell Signal. Not BIOS. Walgreens is good. CVS? Huh. No. I guess it was Walgreens. Okay, another one is AMAT. This is a technology play that for some reason they have a huge cash flow, but they're not growing. 2.7% dividend yield, but look at the tail today. When you see a tail like this, it almost always means, first of all, this is a gravestone doji. It's in honor of all the traders who bought the stock up here. But with this tail, you're pulling back. So again, a lot of these stocks I don't want you to buy unless they pull back. And then be patient for the right moment. Another one, BMY, Bristol Myers, the whole, drugs, unbelievable. Again, a little bit of a sell signal here, but it pays 3.8%, all-time highs. It's ridiculous. Everyone should be buying this stuff. It should be in everyone's portfolio. Well, not all-time highs, though. But it could go to 50. 50. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Okay, what else? KKR. This is an asset manager. Again, we saw some incredible charts on these asset managers. Whoa. So something's going on here. Look at the little tail here. This has more to go, baby. I just don't like this. It's a little bit overbought. But, don't be aggressive. That's all I'm going to say. This one, I can't believe how many weeks this keeps going up and up and up. Cargill. Grain brokers. Anyway, it pays a 3% dividend yield, and this thing probably at the end of the day goes to $60. Srini wants to know what I think of HRB. I actually like HRB a lot. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I've been wanting to buy it in here, but I just kind of thought, market's going to pull back. This is buy in front of tax season. H&R Block. Oh my God. I love this chart. Love it. And let's look at a weekly. $26, maybe up in here. Nope, 30. Triple top at 30. That's where it's going. Oh, right, I forgot about Netflix. Sorry. Ooh, it looks really good. Looks like it's doing a wave 2. Wave 1 goes from 100 to 175. Wave 3, if you get through 175, goes to 250. 75 points. So that's what it looks like to me. Now, it's got to get through here, close above it with force. Let's see if we can do it. But boy, this looks good. Then when you look at a weekly, it should take you up to here. 211. What did I say? 225? Anyway, 211. Look, Netflix looks great. HGG. This is the retail play, electronics store. Large. Oh, that's a weekly. So good day today. Remember we said stocks that have good days today or continue to have good days, you want to buy them. This one's in this gap here. So they normally fill, and that would be 1205. Well, no, 1146. And then where's the 50 to 500? 11. So definitely a target of 11 to 11 and a half. And this looks good, this HGG. And it's taken out this entire area of resistance. That's powerful. That's important. The shorts, yes, they have 20 days of shorts. So this has a huge short position, which is actually good because you can get a short squeeze where the shorts are forced to cover. Actually, I think that's what happened to BlackBerry today. What I think happened was when everyone who has certificates had to trade them in, and they gave you new ones, BlackBerry. But what happens if you're short? You got to cover. You can't cover with a different certificate. So I don't know what happens to the shorts. All right, let's go back to some of the income ideas. SJT. This is San Juan Basin Oil and Gas, pays a 3.5% dividend yield, has a great chart pattern. Now remember, you don't want the 10, 12, 15% yielders, because if they're high like that, it's got to mean they're riskier. It has to. And now that 85% of dividend income is tax-free, forget about it. You know, if I can get 4%, that's like 3% tax-free. Can you imagine 3% tax-free and you have an inflation hedge? Stocks will go up. Love it. Okay, here's another one, Allstate. I think this is property and casualty as well. Allstate really looks good. 43.92 down 90. This will be a good one because these are highs. But again, your ADX strength of trend is getting way overbought. So you're going to have to get a little rest period here for some of these stocks. You know, and it doesn't happen in 1 or 2 days. That's the problem. We won't go straight down. We'll suck you back in. But we're definitely pulling back. All right. Last one, STM. This is another technology play with a nice income. 3.7%, but look, this is a sell signal for me. Now, this one is foreign. I don't know which one it is. It's an ADR. Because whenever you get these gaps, it's foreign because it means they're exchanges. They trade on a different exchange, so when their exchanges are closed, ours are opening. Anyway, I don't like this. Kind of stalling out at 60. All right. Anybody have any other crystal balls? It's kind of like, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with anything spectacular this week because the market's going to pull back. I don't want to short, although, I don't know. the gaps. Okay, looks just like the CS and PC chart. Yeah, I know. With the gap up and down. Is PC foreign? Yeah, Panasonic. Same concept. CS, same thing. Credit Suisse. But this is really bad. I don't like this at all. It was going straight to the mean, so powerful. And then all of a sudden this gap down. This is like a shot over the bow. It's a warning. Keep doing what you're doing and we're going to kill you. UVXY, Paul, stop it now. You know the UVXY is a joke. It's based on nothing. They have all these futures and options that have a lot of transaction costs and slippage costs. So it's a really tough thing. The way to make money on the UVXY is to short it. I'm not kidding you. Because it's got an inexorable move lower. It's an expiring asset. So whoopee-doo. It was up 145, just enough to suck you in. I mean, look at this chart. Come on. Paul, they're going to reverse split it again. Coke. Should I buy here or wait? Wait, Linda. Wait, this correction just started. Coke held up well today, only down 18 cents. But this pattern, you know, until it takes out 38. But when it takes out 38, this is going to be one of your growth and income plays. But not yet. No, 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 no. What about SONS? Whoa, doctor. Very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Let's look at a weekly. So you should run into resistance at 3. But if it takes out 3, you can get up to 4. I don't know. I mean, I can't play these. I don't have a feel for them. But this is beautiful. Now, wave 1 goes 160 to about 230. 230 to $3. That's right. What is this? Communication equipment? Let's see if there are any other stocks in this space. This used to be a good space a little while ago. SWIR, look at this. Wow. ADX is perfect. Look at this. Hello. Now, it did a tail today. It's going to pull back. But let me see if it breaks out. Oh, forget it. Look at all this resistance up in here at 12. And then here. Well, if it go to 16, I'd be happy. But a lot of resistance. But again, we're looking at communication equipment because I think there are opportunities in this space. Look what happened to APKT today. It got bought out by Oracle or Cisco, one of the two. We've been playing this stock. Not. I wish I was playing it Friday. But look at some of these charts are not bad. And then again, some are not good. JDS Uniphase. JDSU. Wow. This thing could go if it takes out this area right here. 15. I know that Fox was talking about JNPR today. And I wasn't in the mood for any longs. No, it started off good probably, and all those day traders got killed a bit. Yeah, look at that. They were all talking about, oh, JNPR, JNPR. Fake out. All right. Looks like Nokia ran its course. Let's see. Yeah, Nokia's in trouble now. Well, first of all, come on. Look at this tail, reverse hammer, plunger. It's a plunger. What happens? Boom. Then the next day you open here, you go all the way up here, and you made another tail. You tried to hold the 50, you broke the 50. This thing's going lower. Didn't they used to pay a dividend? I thought they paid like 4% or something. Here's your ADX sell signal. Oh no, here. Friday. Yeah, they must have cut their dividend. That's a really bad sign. Really, really bad sign. Let's look at a couple of ETFs. Howie's jumping all over me about shorting the treasuries. You know, everyone's talking about shorting the treasuries. So you know it's not the right thing to do. But TMV, put this on your back burner. This is like TBT, except it's 3 times the 20-year. What's TBT? This is betting interest rates are going to go up. This is 2 times the 20-year. Also, the other guy's 3 times. TMV. I don't know. You know, I don't think interest rates are going up for a while. When rates start to go up, this thing will end up 85 or higher. But they're not going up yet. So you got time. You know, Derek wants to know about TAN. The solars were good today. And then they faded a little. Look at all these tails. I'd be a buyer of this at 17 if you like solar. Looks good. On a pullback. IAI. This is the brokers. If you want to play the brokers through an ETF, this is the one to do. It only trade 164,000 shares, so be careful. But the brokers are very strong. XLF Financial, this one had a good, surprisingly. They must have a lot of property and casualty in here. You want to play China long? FXI, which, ooh, look at that. Look at Doji, big down. That's not good. Let's look at the FXP, shorting it. Now this one might have something. If China comes under pressure, go back to the 50 for sure, and maybe the 100. The 100 is here. But this is a bad setup. This is like betting against, betting upstream. Because this one's in a downtrend. And when you go long in a downtrend, you're just asking for trouble. Yeah, FXP is the short, FXI is the long. Long China. But this thing took a big sell. That looks bad. Doji, big down day. So, let's see, one more. SCZ. What was this? Oh, this is small cap. Yep, sell signal. Now, I've got some food stocks, like the JJG. Let me just look at some of these. This is Dow Jones Grains total return. It only trades 40,000 shares. Livestock is the cow, COW. Looks terrible. Only trades 57,000 shares. That's the problem with some of these ETFs. You know, these specialty ETFs. They don't trade a lot of volume. ECAU, I know it's low, but supposedly they're talking UPS. Derek, how would they tell you? You think they're talking to UPS if you heard that? No way. What do you think, these guys are stupid? They don't want you to buy stock if they're going to take over another company. So the stuff we say rumor, it's all just make-up, make-believe. I don't even get the chart, ECAU. Is this a bulletin board? I forget ECAU. Let me look at my other one. Scans and charts. Okay. ECAU. Yeah, what is this? ECAU is automotive, something automotive. A company from New Zealand. Oh, but this has nothing to do with what we were just talking about. Here, I got the chart on Telechart, the other guy. But again, I mean, it's a new issue. We don't even have a 50-day moving average yet. So who the hell knows? Your guess is mine. Any other crystal balls you guys want? Okay, how about this one? Forensic accounting. To keep those corporations straight. It's an ETF. Whoops. I thought it was. Well, okay. So the game plan is this. We're in a very big bull market, but we're going to pull back. It looks like today was the beginning of that. Again, we're not going to go straight down. There'll be a lot of volatility, but probably at the end of the days, we'll get weakness. Just like here. Be patient. You know, you don't have to make all your money in one day. Wait for the pullback. Just wait for the fat pitch. Don't forget, if you guys are interested in the Ditto Holdings investment, you can put it in an IRA. And, you know, I've often thought if 50,000 grows to 400,000 with the Ditto Holdings investment in 3 years, could I trade and make that much money on 50,000? And the answer is no. So it's a wonderful opportunity, wonderful opportunity. So if you guys are interested, Wizard at winningonwallstreet.com. I'm so convinced it's a huge, huge winner. So convinced. All right, will Ditto Holdings have a Super Bowl commercial next year? I hope not. I hope. You know what, Susie? Call me. Let's talk about that. Tomorrow? Thanks. I hope they don't do a Super Bowl commercial. $4 million for a 30-second spot. Poof, money gone. Let's feed the homeless. Let's help our communities. Don't waste it on some stupid commercial that no one even knows what you're selling. You know what I mean? Those are the worst commercials I've ever seen. I can't believe they spent so much money. That's just unbelievable. But that's the way it goes. What maximum percentage portfolio would you put in Ditto Trade? I mean, as an investment? It's a hard one. It's a hard one for me to answer, Alan, because I think this is the best investment opportunity I've ever had in my life. And so I am like putting as much money as I can into this. You know, you're obviously not going to put all your stuff, but the thing is, there's only certain times when we have just a fantastic opportunity in our lives, I believe. And I think this is one. And I think this comes along once in my lifetime, the opportunity, and everything kind of coming together, Joe Fox, the megatrend, going public, the whole thing. And, you know, we invest, we've gotten so used to trying to trade, but in the old days we used to invest for 2 or 3 years and get long-term capital gains, which, by the way, 85% is, well, I don't want you to put all your eggs in one basket, but certainly call me, Alan, or I can call you tomorrow, and we'll talk about it. You know, what's appropriate if it is. What's this? Ditto Holdings is more than just a trading platform, correct? In the initial webinar, he's talking about apps and widgets. Yeah, they already have the app for mobile. They're going to be doing other stuff with StockTwits.com. Has 200,000 members. They got so much technology that they're going to be advancing. This thing, it's not about a platform at all. It's about a way of generating substantial commissions for Ditto Holdings and being a win for the customer. It's the only win-win on Wall Street. Yeah, we have. I can send you some of the webcasts. We just did one recently. I can send to you. Yeah, if it takes out the online brokers. We haven't had any advancement in the online brokerage industry since 2000, 13 years. Tell me what's new. This is what's new. This is going to revolutionize the industry. If they advertise properly and people know about it, and the reason I know it works is because my clients love it. Master members who do the lead trader love it. I'm not kidding you. It's a win-win. So, yeah, I'll get that stuff to you guys tomorrow. No, we can't do 10 grand, even if it's a grouping with other people. I could do as low as 25, but shh, no 21. Okay, folks, remember, be patient, expect a pullback, don't get too excited, get prepared for the next market up leg. All right? Have a great night. Tom, Ditto Trade started in 2010. Been around for 3 years. Hey, Tom, did you see the webinar we did most recently with Joe Fox? Should get it out to you. Oh, you did see it. Good. Perfect. Okay, guys. Good luck, and we'll see you in the morning. God bless America. Oh, and may the stock market gods be with us.